Of the new like gun owners that you're seeing, like people that have come to the shop recently, who are they? Like, what do they look like? What do they? I mean, you said it was a lot of Latinos out there, and is it a lot of gangsters? Is it a lot of females? What is it? You know, abuelos.
At our all types, man. At our shop, we get a lot of gangsters of all kinds. I mean, I've seen like dudes that are borderline like white nationalists. Straight up cholos.
Nick got all excited.
Yeah,
calm down, Nick. Man. Sorry.
Just straight. Like just black gangsters, like Bloods, Crips, that kind of stuff, and yeah, they don't. I mean, a lot of times they don't even hide it. Like
what about Jews? Do you see any Jews in there?
A few, not too many. I feel like I don't know.
There's a lot of Jewish supremacists now, like people that are devout Judaism only type of shit.
Yeah, you know? Zionist. You know. Yeah, right. I feel like they have their own way of getting guns. We sell Jewish guns. We got some like stuff from Israel there, which is kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Israel makes a lot of weapons, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weapon belt over there.
Hell yeah.
Got to.
Technology and weapons, man. Yeah. Well, they're surrounded by their enemies, you know.
Yeah, it's a hot area. It's a good area to have a weapon.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So go ahead. You're seeing a lot of Latinos. You're seeing a lot of is it a lot of gangbangers? Is it a lot of stepmoms?
Not a lot. You get that occasionally. It's just a lot of just really random people, man. Whether it's like people my age, you know, just first time gun buyers, 21 years old, single women with kids.
And are they expressing fears about the pandemic, about the? Okay,
100%. They're there telling us like, I don't know what to get. I don't know anything about guns. I don't even really want to know anything about guns. I just want to get one.
That was me, really.
Yeah,
kind of. I mean, I knew I wanted a handgun. I looked through some guns and kind of picked out the one that I wanted.
Exactly. But I don't think you were there entirely out of fear, man. A lot of people were there really just like looking around, and they just kind of were freaking me out, to be honest with you, man.
And is there an element where you have to like, if somebody's you determine that they have too much fear? Do you still have to sell them a gun?
I wouldn't say I have to, but
because that's a scary person to sell a gun to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm coming from a place of like, just complete fear, then I could make some poor choices. You know,
100%.
You don't want to fucking shoot a guy and he just had the mail. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. But that's where it gets tricky, because you also don't want to deprave someone of their Second Amendment right, especially when there's a limited amount of gun stores and it's hard for them to get in. I mean, a lot of people were waiting for 5 hours for service.
Yeah.
And they want to get a gun, and despite the reasons, I mean, out of fear, that's not necessarily a reason where I can take away their constitutional right. That's what I see.
Right. So there's nothing in it like where you make any sort of like psychological, mental health evaluation of them.
We have the freedom to.
Okay.
We can. And like another thing, like by requirement, if you smell like marijuana, I can't serve you.
Wow.
Literally, and I've had it told. Like, I mean, man, I have some stories of these gangsters that come in all the time, man. Or just anyone. I mean, these people that smell like weed, but just like usually people that walk into a gun store.
Some real fucking cholos. I know you're talking about.
They sit in their Infinity, you know, and they're smoking a backwood.
Yeah.
And they're in the parking lot, and they're like, all right, now let's go buy guns.
Now we're talking Persian.
Reek,
yeah.
You know? Can't do
and what the fuck? And do they a lot of times think they're going to be able to get it day of?
Oh my! Most people, not most, but a lot of people were getting upset at us because they were like, it's a 10-day waiting period in California. So if you start the background check that day, right? Then 10 days from now, you can come pick it up.
Right. That's what I'm going through right now.
Exactly.
And it just got extended, too. It just got...
As of recent, they've been extended a little bit. The DOJ pretty much sent out a notification to us that they're completely backed up on background checks going through. So even after the 10-day waiting period, the background check might not have cleared yet. So we've had, I mean, this weekend, probably over 40 people come pick up their guns, and we had to deny them that access to pick up their firearm, even if it was after their 10-day waiting period, just due to the fact that the DOJ has not cleared their background check yet.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just pending. And I checked it for you because your pickup day was yesterday.
Yeah.
You're going through the same thing. If you came in yesterday to get your firearms, which it would have been after the 10-day waiting period, you would not have been able to.
And now, has that ever happened in your line, like in your time of work?
No one I talked to there has ever seen that. Ever.
And so what do you attribute that to?
Just the sheer amount of people that are buying guns in the United States and California.
So maybe it's good. At least it's like, okay, we have to run some sort of a background check. We're not just filtering all of these people through.
Yeah. I mean, especially in California. I mean, that background check process is California, and there's other states that do backgrounds. There's a national background check system, right? When you fill out paperwork, and that's what you did, right? And that national background check system doesn't necessarily mean a 10-day waiting period. There's a lot of other states where you can buy day of and take it home.
Really?
California is one of the only, not one of the only, but there's a few states that have waiting period.
Day of you can buy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Arizona, Utah, you go buy it day of, fill out the paperwork, take it home.
Dude, Arizona, you know that they take a driver's license picture when you're like 19 years old, and then you don't have to get it done again for 50 years. Can you fucking imagine that?
Yeah, I know. Guy's like an old man, man. Let me see your ID. It doesn't even look like him, man. Looks like his kids. Look at the grandkids, man. That's funny.
That's crazy, though.
Good evening, good afternoon, and other times. Thanks for watching that video you just saw. I mean, it was okay. But the next video you could watch could be way better. What if you watch a video right now that changes your life? Well, you could watch this one, or watch this one. Watch this one, watch this one, watch this one. Ah!